Hello guys, me again Aswat, and this time I'm going to review the Domestics. Um, the only good actor in this movie is Kate Bosworth. So anybody grown up in the 90s should know her. She's not A-lister. She's more like a B-lister. B-list level B lah. And the guy, the hero, he looks like, I'm sorry to say, he looks like a porn star, to be honest. Um, the Domestic, I'm gonna start with what it's about. It's about a world, post-apocalyptic world that doesn't explain how it happened, what happened, but you can see the jet up there. They come out with some sort of chemical to destroy America, and it's by their own government. So it's a bit of conspiracy theory kind of background, and the story is about these two trying to go to another state to help her sister, I think. And then they all along the way they meet all of these crazy gangs. So it's a mixture of like The Walking Dead and also Mad Max, and it's a bad movie. It's a really bad movie because somehow or other, even though it's after the apocalypse, like everything break down, society break down, but yet there's somehow electricity, there's somehow running water, somehow there are those basic necessities are still there. I don't know if the writer or the director really think it over what it means to live in the apocalypse. So why do they have water when or electricity when nobody's working in those to run the electrical grid or to run the water treatment? How do they still have water and electricity? Okay, so it's really bad. It's really horrible to the point that I can only watch, like, you watch half of it, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes in, you're gonna quit. I quit 30 minutes and 40 minutes in just for fast forward. The only good thing about this movie is the action scene. So they really know how to do the action. I'm not talking about the beginning. There's a stand up between this couple and this group of gangs fighting each other and also fighting them. That part, the action scene, fighting guns and everything, is really good. So you can tell already the movie is just hiring these top stunt guys to shoot at the end, because through before the end, because I was still fast forwarding it. I was fast forwarding it because you can see that the how boring it is as you skip, because there's conversation. I For the first 30 minutes I tried to listen to the conversation. Zero. The dialogue is horrible. They all look good, like I said. How can they look good inside apocalypse, and if you think about it, how do they get the fuel to go from one end of America to the other? Because they said that there's a lot of violent gangs controlling the world, the America. And of course, gangs will control the oil station, to the gas station. They will control that. That's the only source. So where do they get the gas to go across America? And they go to across America on perfectly workable roads. There's no problem with the roads and everything. So there's a lot of black holes. There's a lot of plot holes in this movie. It's really bad. Even the Kate Bosworth, I mean, in this movie, she's already in her 40s, man. She's really old. You can tell you are watching an old lady on screen, and her boyfriend is so young. Okay, so this is what surprised me. If you go to Rotten Tomatoes, you go to the Domestic, It's 100% Rotten Tomatoes. It's so Rotten Tomato has been used for, has been abused by a lot of people, including the production company lah. This movie has 100% Rotten Tomatoes, man, but the quality of the movies really sucks. It really sucks. Nothing happened. Nothing. I mean, like I said, they only have the great gunfight at the end, but throughout the movie is really bullshit about philosophy, Joker, Joker from Dark Knight, that kind of philosophy and whatnot. There's a lot of that, a lot of the bullshit about America after the war, Civil War. There's a lot of talking and not a lot of action. And the quality, I can tell this was shot using a DSLR. I can tell it's using the DSLR camera. It's really bad. It's really bad. I was attracted to it because they show the clip, the action clip at the end on Instagram. I was kind of, wow, the action not bad, but how come I never heard of it? And then I went to the Rotten Tomatoes. I googled the domestic, the Rotten Tomatoes 100%. I never did further research. After the movie after I watch it, like halfway I watching it, like I quit. I fast forward. I quit. I went to check back the Rotten Tomatoes. Am I kidding? The Rotten Tomatoes 100% is based on 6 reviews. Only 6 reviews, SIX. No wonder they get 100%. Because nobody saw this movie. Only 6 people reviewed this movie. Of course they get 100%. They can ask their friend to watch the movie and give them 100% review. It's horrible. So that's my review of Domestic. Oh yeah, the score for this movie out of 10 is 0 out of 10. This is so bad. 0 out of 10.